Quick recap, the polar vortex is a semi-permanent, a very cold air that circulates around the pole. And every once in a while, that circulation becomes distorted, it weakens, and it breaks down in a wave of particularly cold air into more southern parts of the country. And that's what looks like it's going to happen at the end of this week for areas in northern Manitoba, northern Ontario, northern areas, Quebec, and Nunavut as well, of course. And it's going to drive some communities low temperatures down to the -20s, right. Daytime high temperatures below -10, right? So we're not going to feel the direct impacts of this right at first here in the Maritimes. It does get chilly this weekend, right? Yes. We're going to have some chilly temperatures, but hey, we're heading into the start of December at that point in time. The bulk of that colder air is really going to be pooled up again through northern areas of Quebec and northern areas of Ontario. But because it's present there and is expected to kind of linger through that part of the country into and through next week, if we do tap into it with a west or northwest wind, it could start to bring it in. And there are signs, and this is again next week, that by around Tuesday, Wednesday, the northern areas of New Brunswick will start to feel the edge of that colder air. And then maybe by Thursday, it could be felt a little bit more widespread in the Maritimes. Now, again, this is looking at next week's forecast. We could see changes between now and then, but it's something to keep tabs on. And in case you do start hearing more about the polar vortex, just when it comes to like national weather over the next few to several days, that's one of the reasons why it is going to be talked about. Let's take a look at what's going on about weather conditions across the country currently. See 6 degrees and rain right now at Vancouver. A little bit of a chill in the air through parts of Alberta and Saskatchewan. Saskatoon sitting at -4. You can see that very deep cold hasn't quite reached Thompson, Manitoba. They're currently sitting at -4. They'll be much, much colder by the end of this week. Thunder Bay currently sitting at 9 degrees. Moving into southern Quebec. Montreal right now sitting at 2 degrees. 0 at Quebec City. Fredericton now down to -1. Halifax at 0. And Charlottetown sitting at +2. Taking a look at our timeline for cloud cover and precipitation, a little bit in the way of some partial clearing through the first part of tonight, as we do have a ridge of high pressure building in from the west. Won't be a perfectly clear night. There will be some patchy cloud cover around. But where it is a little bit more on the clear side into the start of the day for tomorrow, like many of the nights as of late, expect that there will be some frost that develops. Now in the forecast for Tuesday, it'll be increasing cloudiness from the west throughout the day. Cloud cover will continue to increase for Tuesday evening and Tuesday night. Temperatures turn a little bit milder on Wednesday, but that's because our next rainy weather system moves in. And that rain looks like it'll be steadiest for areas of Nova Scotia, southern New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Maybe some rainfall amounts between 10 and 25 millimeters. It may initially start as a mixture of snow and rain for northern areas of New Brunswick. Winds in the forecast for tomorrow, they're going to be out of the west. They're going to be sustained in a lot of cases 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. Some of the gusts getting up between 20 and 40 for parts of Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia. Low temperatures tonight in the Maritimes in a lot of cases falling a few to several degrees below the freezing mark. So obviously we're going to be after a cold start to the day on Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon though, we'll see the temperatures recover a little bit. Seasonably chilly, 4 to 6 degrees in the north of New Brunswick. Central and southern parts of the province with high temperatures between 5 and 8 degrees. Prince Edward Island for tomorrow with high temperatures between 4 and 6 degrees, and in the east of Nova Scotia and Cape Breton, high temperatures right around the mid-single digits. 6 to 8 degrees for both the eastern shore and north shore of mainland Nova Scotia. Cumberland, Colchester, Hants counties tomorrow, Halifax County, Lunenburg County, a lot of high temperatures, 6 to 8 degrees. The valley, though, could see some highs closer to 9, and some high temperatures on the south shore and in the southwest of Nova Scotia between 7 and 9. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook, so there's the rain for New Brunswick. Again, some wet snow at first in northern parts of the province, certainly possible. Chance of showers follows for Thursday. There's the temperatures getting chillier at the end of this week and the upcoming weekend, which mostly looks like a mix of sun and cloud. Chance of showers on Monday of next week. For Nova Scotia in the forecast, we have rain expected on Wednesday, followed by a chance of showers on Thursday and Friday. Temperatures get a little bit colder for the weekend ahead, a mix of sun and cloud both Saturday and Sunday, followed by cloudy periods on Monday. And for Prince Edward Island, rain on Wednesday, followed by a chance of showers on both Thursday and Friday. Temperatures cooling through both of those days, but get chillier for the weekend, which features a mix of sun and cloud on Saturday and Sunday. Cloudier conditions expected on Monday of next week.